Hey, man, hello, and welcome to Two Grumpy Vets and a Dude. I am your host, Brian. I am here with my other host, Rich Jelson, and my other host, the Dude. And we are here today having a great old time. We've got a great show. What we're going to talk about, honestly, I don't know because I went off and completely flubbed what I was going to start with because I had a whole line of jokes that I was going to make up about the dude being in the land of the temple, Rich being in the land of holy squirrels, and mine. I was actually going to just use the random fact that the town I live in is actually named after a king that was the king of both the Netherlands and England. But
Oh
anyhow,
wow.
so I completely flubbed that up. So anyhow, hey guys, how y'all doing?
Oh yeah. Okay, Brian. That
We're
actually
off to a
sounded
great
kind
start
of
tonight. Yeah.
all right, right.
Woo.
Well, obviously
So
it's
what?
been
So what is the? So then, what is the name of the town?
Canute.
Oh, okay.
King Canute.
King Canute. Yeah,
King
there was
Canute.
King Canute was the king of England for a while, but he was also the king of the Netherlands. Oddly enough, I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
how he was able to be king of both, but somehow he was able to, and
That'd be a
he was very
challenge.
much beloved in the Netherlands during his rule. From everything I've understood, this is back when the Vikings used to come over and have pick up their girlfriends out of England. So it's a little
All
while back.
righty
Leave,
then.
leave the
All
wives at
righty then.
home. Leave the wives at home and go pick up the girlfriends and then go sailing and take
Yeah.
them back and then yeah. Oh Lord have mercy. So how did you figure out that Canute was named after a king?
Well, because back in 2007, while my kids were in school, that was Oklahoma's centennial celebration. They
Okay.
joined the Union in 1907. And so they were throwing out little interesting facts of all the towns that were around us. Like we have one town called Retrop. And the only reason why it's called Retrop is because there was already a Porter, Oklahoma. And the guy's last name was Porter. And he wanted to make sure he had a town named after him. And since Porter was taken, he just spelt his name backwards and we got Retrop. And then Canute
Oh my
was another
gosh.
one where they talked about it was named after the Nether king in Netherlands, and yeah, so it was just kind of I forget exactly what they said how Elk City got named for Elk City, but yeah, Weatherford is named after a guy. His last name was Weatherford. Clinton, not a clue, but
You sure Bill and Hillary wasn't in on that one?
yeah, no. That's Arkansas.
Well, hey, I mean, uh, where they live in Arkansas isn't too far from Oklahoma, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, and we've already got our first correction.
What's that?
Pontification.
Okay.
It is about speaking, like we were saying, because I was giving out kind of what the definition of to pontificate was,
Uh huh.
but it's to uh, not boldly, but oh crap, what's the word? Kind of snobbishly give a speech is essentially what it boils
Oh,
down to, where you're giving because it's the pontiff, so you're with authority, you're speaking with authority. So it can be that you're pontificating and you're speaking with authority, but it also can be that you're just speaking, yeah, speaking like a
nurturely.
bully. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh, speaking down to people.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pontification would also be kind of speaking down with people too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, so it all depends on your tone that you
Yeah.
use as to the meaning of pontification or
Right.
pontificate. I just love saying that word now. Thanks, Brian.
Ah,
I
my
just
pleasure.
I just love saying that word, pontificate. That just, yeah.
Today's word is convivial.
So what? Who?
Convivial.
All
Convivial.
right. You're
Yep.
gonna have to give
To
me a
be
definition on that one.
convivial, and the reason, and I know this one because when I was actually toying with using the word as the name of a social media company, but anyhow, it just means friendly and inviting.
Really?
Yeah.
When uh did you happen to find out in what time frame this word was used in?
No,
Because
but I have heard it say. You don't hardly ever hear the word being used, but I
right, yeah,
have
I had never
heard
heard it.
it mentioned in a couple of books before.
Okay. Convivial, right?
Yep, convivial.
Convivial. That is, my God. Huh. Things to make you go,
Yes.
That's that's
Hmm.
that's cool. That's cool.
Is it
Huh.
or damn?
This one I think is just hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you let
no.
me know. You let me know when I can get to the damn.
Okay. I'll I'll do that for sure.
You guys know me. I'm a man of very few words that are um literary.
Well, yeah, this is true. This is true. You would tend to use easy words, and believe me, I appreciate that so much
Well,
because
you know,
because listen, I love talking with Brian, I really do, but sometimes, oh my God, right over my head, and
yeah, there you go.
I got to yo, dude, back up a couple sentences. We need to talk about these couple words here, you know. And I mean, Brian answers them, and the thing
Or at
is,
least the best of my ability, or at least I'll bluff my way through
I, I was
right?
gonna say baffle them with bullshit, right?
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Aye,
You know,
whatever
there's two
works,
there.
get that W.
Yeah, well, you guys know that I speak two languages, right?
Now, what's that?
English and bad English.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Anything other than that? Well, I use some sign language. Now it's not American Sign Language, it's bad English Sign Language.
Yeah, I think we've all used that a time or two.
Yeah. I don't know how many times because my truck being governed that I get told I'm the number one driver on the road.
Well, it'd be funny, when that happens, if they can see you, blow a kiss back at them and just watch them just shit themselves. Seriously, I mean, they'd be like, and then just speed up and take off because they're like, "Oh my God, he's gay. No, no, he can't get on me." I don't know. I'm just making shit up again.
I've gotten told that I'm the number one driver out there. I just give a thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I am the best driver out here.
Thank you
If
for
you don't, if
stroking my ego.
yeah, and if you don't like the way I drive, go around me.
Right?
Push, pass, push. What's that saying? Lead, follow, or get the fuck out of my way.
Right? Right? And
You
it's
know, it,
funny. Cars have a hard time with that.
God,
They have a hard
I,
time following those simple little instructions.
yes,
And,
I
and,
know.
and it's like I don't get it. It's simple. Either take the lead, follow behind me, or just get the fuck out my way because
Yeah.
I'm coming through.
I had a semi. I had a semi today, and I'm running with a freaking hazmat. Okay,
Yeah.
this guy going through Temple. He was on his phone or dialing or whatever. So I'm at full throttle as I can get it to get it up to
Ron was
65
jamming.
and keep it
Get
to
with it.
65. That's right. And I pass him. And then he comes back on me. And I mean, he's going probably 65 miles an hour. Cannot go any faster than that unless I'm going and it picks up to 67. And he passes me, not at a good rate. I know he was doing 70 miles an hour. Gets in front of me and hits the brakes. So he's back down to 62 miles an hour. I'm like, what did that just prove? So I get out from behind him and try to pass him. And he decides he wants to speed up. And I finally got around him and he does it again. And this is a semi driver.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what is your problem?
He's a
Just
little boy. That's
just
that's Ron.
drive.
That's
Yeah, some
right.
people like some people have a big case. The me first. So
Right.
they got to be first.
They're just little boys and little girls that act like that because, oh my God, you pissed them off because you didn't do what they thought you should have done. So they're going to do everything to piss you off, and they're going to act whatever way. And I don't care if they're 80 or 20. They're little
Yeah, they get
boys and
mad
little girls.
because they want to try to blame you for their emotional distress,
Yeah.
and it's not your doing. They're mad because they made themselves mad. But again, that's humans in a nutshell. We're always getting mad at the fact that somebody else did something
That we didn't like.
and they didn't make us happy, and so we take it very personally. Speaking of personally and stuff, you were saying earlier today, Rich, you had a bit of an adventure today.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this uh last night after our vet call last night, it was cool, but it was like, we all jumped off around 10 o'clock or so. And I'm sitting there just messing around and finally it's like, man, I'm tired. I can't stay awake. So it's like, okay, I freaking go to bed. Take some headache powders, take some gabapentin, two of them. I'm like, all right, I ought to be good. I ought to be passed out and be roaring. No, no, no. Lay down in bed, eyes went boing. I'm like, what the hell? So I get up, right? It's like, because I'm sorry, I can't lie in bed and be awake. And so I got up and was messing around. And about 1:30, I finally went to bed. Well, apparently those gabapentin decided to wait till then to kick in and didn't tell me about it. Because I woke up at 11 o'clock today. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, shit. I mean, yeah, my left side was like, dude, you do that again and I'm really going to fucking hurt. Like, and I'm thinking, like, you don't hurt now? Come on, dude. And so I get up, take my pills, and I get my first cup of coffee. First cup, single cup. And it's like, I've got to have my cigarette. I walk outside. My neighbor Susie's outside. She's a sweetheart. But we start talking. And then it wasn't 10 minutes later. The guy a couple doors down, Mr. Warren, nice guy, just awesome Southern gentleman, comes up and wanting to talk. Now, mind you, I'm doing all this on one cup of coffee. One, okay? My, my brain has been gone since. And So Mr. Warren and I got done talking, and of course and once he left, I looked at Susie. I said, "I'm getting another cup of coffee. I cannot talk anymore unless I got more coffee in me." So I made another cup, went outside, and ate, because I like to have a couple cigarettes in the morning just to, you know, get everything rolling and smoking and all like that, kick started. And then I was like, I need to go into town. And I had plans to go play ham radio today. That didn't happen because by the time I got out the house, it was already 2:15. So from 11 to 2:15, I only had 2 cups of coffee. And I had more conversation than I had coffee. That's not a good sign. And
Well,
so
that's not a
No,
good.
it's not.
It's not that it's not a good sign. It is definitely not a good combination.
right. And so and so actually I came in, took a shower, went out, did my running, and then next thing I know, oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. And I'm thinking, fuck, I gotta get home, eat, and then we gotta do our show. I'm like, holy crap. And I'm all the way over in Pascagoula. And so I come back, I stopped at the store, got a couple things, made it back here, and finally got everything to eat and all like that, and got done about 20 till 7. And it's like, I still, this is like my fourth cup of coffee today. No, normally I have a pot. I don't have cups. I have a pot. So yeah, that's been my day.
Well,
It's
it
been
means you
good though.
probably actually sleep tonight. If you haven't gotten yourself overly octaned, it should be able to kind of pass out at a fairly respectable hour.
Well, I hope so. I mean, either way, I'm
Speaking
either
of
way tomorrow.
octane, speaking of octane, I
Right.
think I'm going to go make some 93% octane.
Okay.
It's
But
called instant.
hey, that works too. But the thing is though is that I will be up regardless of how many hours sleep I get. I will be up by 7:30 tomorrow.
Why is that? Got an appointment?
Yeah, I get to talk to my whole health coach Heather
Your
at
what
9.
coach?
My whole health coach.
Okay.
You need to get you on. I'm telling you, dude, they're cool because I've been talking to Heather now for 2 years or so, give or take. And yeah, a little more, I think. I can't remember. I'd have to ask her. She'd know. But uh yeah, we talk for like an hour, hour and a half, like every 2 weeks. And so yeah, and it always makes my day when I get to talk to her. So I will be up tomorrow at 7:30, regardless if I slept 30 minutes or 30 hours. Well, it won't be 30 hours because
So is this with the VA?
huh?
Is this with the VA?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in fact, she's at the VA up in Des Moines, up north. And uh, when I got down here, I was asking my doc and all like that, and if I could keep Heather as my coach, and she's like, yeah, you should be able to. And then she put in an order for me to go through the whole health coach thing, and I get a phone call from the VA clinic over in Pensacola. I'm like, okay, I don't live over there, but all right. And she was like, well, we had gotten an order to sign you up for whole health. I'm like, I said, I said, honey, I said, I've already got a whole health coach. And I, up from up north. And I said, I want to keep her. Is that okay? And she's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's fine. She's like, I'll go ahead and remove this order then. I'm like, okay, thank you. Because there was a video they was wanting me to watch, and I'm thinking, no,
We're not
no,
doing this all again. I've already done all
no,
this like 2 years ago.
exactly. It's like no, I've
It,
got things
it,
set.
was Barney the host of the video?
Oh, I don't, I don't know, dude. I did not partake in the viewing of that video, but yeah,
Now
I have heard.
you know who Barney is, right?
Yeah, I know who Barney is. I love
Okay.
you, you love me. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know who Barney is. Sadly,
Okay. Yes.
I mean that is
I
yeah.
shot Barney in the knee when the shot rang out. Barney hit the floor, no more purple dinosaur.
Oh shoot.
You
Yeah.
know, and when Barney came out, my daughter was year and a half old because her second birthday party was Barney.
Yeah.
They did an informal study that stated 98% of the kids from 2 to 4 absolutely loved Barney.
Right.
98% of the parents that had kids that loved Barney, 98%, mind you, would like to shoot Barney.
Well, that's why when my son was 2 years old and he got around to watching PBS and all that, and Barney would come on, I personally made it a point to point out that Barney was actually very evil. He hypnotized kids so he could eat them. And he told his kindergarten teacher that, or pre not kindergarten but pre-K teacher that he's like, oh, we don't play with Barney. Barney's evil. He eats kids. And yeah, so we ended up having to have a discussion with the kindergarten or pre-K teacher
Yeah, you see,
that first week.
I don't understand that. It's because hey, no, that's what I believe. You ain't gonna change my mind.
Well,
You know?
I've sat there and watched rambunctious kids who are just climbing the walls, just bouncing off of everything. Turn that purple dinosaur on and just watch them go boop, become docile, slack jawed, just
Right.
glazed over looking on the television. It's like, that's scary. No, we're not. I mean, now
Oh
we
no,
enjoyed
yeah.
Teletubbies. Teletubbies was pretty darn cool. But it was just funny because their whole actions were just so quirky enough that it was like, okay, yeah. Then that same company, I think it's the same company, or at least from England, they had another one that came out that was just an absolute horrendous, terrible mess. And I think it was called Boo or something like that. And that one was rather disturbing. Of course, you
I
asked my
never
wife,
heard of that one.
and the only one that no one in our house could actually ever fully like off of the PBS Kids stuff was Okayu. He was just the whiniest little fucking bitch you ever come across.
Okay, never heard of that one.
You never heard of
And
Caillou?
Teletubbies,
No.
man, and Teletubbies, I did not like Teletubbies.
Oh, the
I
Teletubbies were
thought,
awesome.
See,
nah.
I didn't freaking get into any of that until Reezy came along, and then it was Paw Patrol, dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Paw
god,
Patrol.
Paw Patrol,
Love Paw
uh,
Patrol.
Paw Patrol rocks, dude.
Well,
Yep.
okay,
The
but
the
and I
grandkids.
actually would recommend y'all sit down and just start watching them. They're short, they're great, best dang little kids cartoons you ever seen. Bluey, honest to God, man.
Louis.
Yeah, Bluey. It is. It's made. They're a bunch of Australian shepherds, Australian shepherd family,
Okay.
and there is dad. There's dad. There's mom. There's Bluey, and then the youngest one. I can't remember what the youngest one's name is.
Is it spelled Blue or Bluie?
No, Blue.
Oh, EY. Okay, EY.
Yeah, and it is. And you watch it, and you will find stuff in there that's just hilarious because they make jokes, and they're all clean jokes. But at the
Right?
same time, they're things that'll catch you off guard. And you go, you'll catch yourself laughing at them. Just
Okay.
my granddaughter, she is gaga about Bluey, and I understand why. It's actually and what's great about it, or one of the big perks, is that the the alphabet mafia absolutely hates Bluey because they won't throw gay characters into it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is
Yeah.
you have like all the different dogs that were all part of the family, like Muffin's like supposed to be the little 2-year-old heathen, and he's just
Right.
this rabid little shit that just runs around terrorizing everybody. Then you've got they're always play pretend, so they turn all the girls become the old grandmas and the old ladies, and they all it's a wholesome story. It's a wholesome show,
Right.
and it's funny. It is truly one of
Okay.
the best darn kids shows out there, and that I have. Hell, there's times I'll sit at the house and just be me, and I'll just turn on Bluey and
Now what? Hey, Brian.
Dad.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Now watch. You just wait. In about 6 months, when people are watching or listening to this episode, they're going to go find Bluey. We're going to start a new fad of adults watching Bluey. Screw the
Old
kids.
dude Bluey.
You ain't got nothing better to do. Turn on Bluey. You know.
Turn on Bluey. Are you more dad or you uncle?
Right. Right. That'd be funny, and yeah, that would be really funny. Yeah, no, Breezy loved Paw Patrol, so and MJ
Yeah,
loves Curious George.
Hey, there you go.
yeah.
There's a classic.
The grandkids liked Paw Patrol and what was the monster truck one called?
Huh? Monster truck one.
Didn't
Yeah,
know they had one that was monster
yeah,
trucks.
Me
yeah,
either.
yeah. TJ and the I'd have to look it up, but I think it was TJ and the monster trucks. I'd have to look it back up.
Yeah, as
It's
I
better.
well, I mean, I didn't know what Paw Patrol was until Breezy showed me. And at first I was like, what the hell is this? And then of course I got hooked into watching them because me and Breezy would sit on the couch, you know, and then about this about the second episode through, she was passed out on my lap and I'm still sitting there watching them, you know. And it's just like, man, it's
Did
like
she ever
guys,
get into Octonauts?
uh no, I don't think so.
That was a good show, the Octonauts.
Yeah, I don't that show I don't remember her getting into that. I can't
Yeah,
remember which.
the boys got into Octonauts. And I mean, that was truly a good show. I would sit there and watch it by myself
Right.
without the boys being in the room.
Like, hey, go on. There's a new episode. I want to watch this. Y'all go
That's
play.
right.
Y'all go outside and play.
Right, right. Yeah. Now, and the thing is, Curious George, I can watch a couple shows with MJ, but after that, it's like, no, I can't.
Yeah. Well, it kind of
It's
gets
like, give me
predictable. You know that
something.
little damn monkey's gonna get into some type of trouble.
Well, yeah, and
Always.
well, dude, I expect that because I mean, it's like, but that's the thing, it's like he makes noises and everyone knows exactly what he's saying. I don't know. It just I mean, I'm not knocking it because it is a good wholesome show. And it's a lot better than a lot of the ones we have out. So, I can't really complain about it too much.
Yeah, what they really need to bring back is Looney Tunes.
Oh, hell, dude. My God.
Yeah, but then sadly you got too much violence in there for the mothers and today. I mean, Yosemite Sam has guns. I mean, oh my God.
Oh my God, he's shooting at him. How dare
Elmer
you?
Fudd's
Elmer
got
Elmer Fudd.
is
Elmer
hunting
Fudd has it.
wildlife.
Yeah, Elmer Fudd is. Yeah,
I'm hunting. It's wabbit season. I'm
it's
hunting
Duck
Wabbit
season.
season.
wabbits.
Duck season.
Yeah, no, wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season.
Duck
Yeah.
season. I said it's wabbit season.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, bring back Looney Tunes. Popeye. Oh yeah, shit, yeah, bring back Popeye or Yogi Bear. You know,
Actually, the Popeye stuff you can find. If you've got a Roku channel, you look up classic cartoons.
uh-huh.
You can get Betty Boop, Popeye, and
Oh
a lot
wow,
of those.
I ain't got Roku.
Ah,
I just use my PS5. Yeah, so I mean, I could still probably find them.
oh, they're on YouTube. You can find them on
Right.
YouTube too.
Yeah. Thing is, though, it's like I squirrel so bad. Every day it seems like, I'll be like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this, and it's like, okay, and I'll start on one project I'm doing, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna run into town for a minute. It'll be 2 hours before I even get out of the house to go run into town, and then it's like I'm just getting no, no, and then I want to do this. I want to go play ham radio, and shit. By that time, it's 3:34, which I still can because it's daylight till 7:30. But still, it just like, and then if it's like Wednesday or Thursday, it's like, oh crap, no, sorry, I got phone calls. You know, I mean, dude, it's a struggle sometimes. I know some
To
people,
get
it's
I,
easy,
everything done, I
I,
agree.
right?
you have such a hard life. What? I cannot fathom how strenuous and you know your the time constraints that you have to have on yourself because of being retired. You're
Ron, I knew
killing
you.
me, stud. You're killing me.
I knew you was gonna come out with that. Oh man, I know. But dude, really, it's a
I was on the
struggle some
clock
days.
today for, yeah, I was on the clock today for almost 12 hours.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
because I had
crazy,
to make a double run.
right?
And I get to make a double run again tomorrow.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
I say now, hell no.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's money, I know, but still,
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
money's great and all that, but is it really worth all that headache?
Well, the damn fucking lottery numbers won't go in my favor, so
Well, Ron, I can't help you with that, man.
I know,
Really can't.
but the bill man cometh.
Well, I understand that, but you know what? There's places to hide where the bill man can't find you.
I would love to just find a big rock,
No, go
live
to
right up
Chile,
underneath
dude.
there.
Go to Chile. Is
Why
it
would I want
Chile
to do that?
or is it? There's a one freaking country in there that doesn't have an extradition, and they can't get to you. You could go down there and
Oh,
live, and don't have to worry
It's
about
probably
doing that.
Ecuador.
I know. There's one down through there that they no one can really catch you. So So yeah, and since you are non-computer literate, or you know, uh, then the bill man can't find you. You know, so they would just be like, shit, write it off and then put it on your credit report. But if you go down to like South America, it's like $10, you're a freaking king.
Yeah. See, no, thank you. I just, nah, I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm just saying,
And
man.
and you know why? And you know why?
Why?
You know what the cost of exportation is for Jeep parts?
Well, no, but you see,
It's like freaking double.
okay, hang on though. Let me ask you this: why don't you find a guy named Juan and see if he could get you the parts for like next to nothing, or maybe make the parts. See, think outside the box here, because I mean,
Well,
what do you think they do in Cuba? With all them old cars,
no,
they
I
make the
know.
parts, or they scavenge it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, dude, you'd be riding around. You would be a jefe, dude. I mean, everybody would be like jefe. You know,
Yeah, I know.
see,
So why would
so
they be calling him Jeff?
no, that's boss. You know that jefe.
I thought Patron was boss.
Well, that is one, but jefe is boss as well.
I didn't know that. No, no.
Really?
I am I
Yeah, I
am
thought you
very
did.
illiterate with Mexican.
Well, what a language are you learning? Because I see you have gone 5 days straight with Duolingo.
I'm doing Italian.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and the reason why Italian because it's not Spanish.
okay.
It's close to Spanish. It's right there next door. I mean, they
Right.
say C for yes and no for no, and you have latte and cappuccino and see
Cappuccino.
what is the uh
Pizza
uh
Bella.
what is the see zucchero is for sugar. um oh shoot, what was the see cafe is coffee, uh croissant. Oh, it's cornetto. Yeah.
Is what?
Which is cornetto.
Cornetto. Cornetto.
Not cornetto, it's corn, corn
Cornetto.
cornetto. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. That's the one that
Why
keeps
can't they
hanging
just,
me, giving me a
why
big
can't they just
big problem.
Man,
Bless
Bless
you.
you, Rod.
thank you. So why can't they just say croissant?
Because that would be French.
And God forbid if the
Oh,
French and the
Can't
Italians get
have the
along.
French, Italian speaking French. What type of world do you get fall into? Gee whiz, man.
Oh my God, World War III would start over that, dude. Oh Lord,
well,
no.
that shows to be how stupid I am, I guess.
You're not stupid. It just it's just something you had never learned.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you stupid, you know.
And and that's very true. That is very true. You don't have the knowledge because you've never been in that situation. But the one phrase that I always come back around when people are talking about like country music or talking about heavy metal rock and this and that, the statement always comes around, from Smokey and the Bandit, when the bandit is telling Frog, it all depends on where you're at in the United States as to how stupid you are, which is very true. You know, if you don't know, like, Louisiana is French and Cajun like that.
Right.
Okay, the way they speak and all that other stuff, and their heritage. And if you're somebody from New York, you don't have a clue on, their heritage. And they may not have a clue on a New Yorker's heritage. But it all depends on where you're from in the United States as to how stupid you are.
Right. But see, the thing is, you see, actually, that's where the word in that case should be ignorant,
Yeah.
as in the dictionary term, and actually stupid. Believe it or not, this is my opinion now. This is not based on any fact because I haven't looked it up. But in my opinion, stupid is basically doing something that you know is not going to work and is not going to be right. That's stupid. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, and see, that's the thing. If you don't know, saying, I mean, yeah, I've called myself stupid before, but because I've done something knowing it's not going to fucking work, so I call myself a dumbass.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to
And
say,
we'll call you a dumbass too.
right?
Just not yourself will be called you calling yourself a dumbass. We will help you with that as well.
You know what? I very much appreciate that, Ron. It just warms the cockles of my heart that I know you and Brian have my back on that.
The
No, seriously.
cockles of your heart.
You never heard of that?
Ooh, no, no, no.
There's the show
Another
title.
$3.75 word.
What was that, Brian?
I said, there you go. There's our show title. Cockles of the Heart.
Oh Lord. Oh man, I thought everybody had heard that. That's an old term.
No, I'm from Nebraska.
I'm sorry.
Well, it wasn't my choice.
Well, yeah. Well, at least you got out when you could and you stayed out.
Yeah. But cockles, yeah, you're right. Cockles has been around forever. I mean, that's Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
Right.
So the cockles of the heart is just, the flora, whatever. And I'd have to look it up. I can't quite remember what a cockle shell is. But if I'm thinking right, it's some type of flower.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure. Like I said, God, I was a kid when I heard that. And I mean, it was used a few times. And so I learned, I learned what it meant and everything. And yeah, I've used it. I thought everybody knew it.
Well, not me.
Okay, well, now you do. See?
Now I get it. Now I have broadened my horizons.
There, yes, by God, there we go, man. See, that's the goal of every day. Broaden your horizons.
And
Notice
then
I
shoot
am.
the and then shoot those that get in my way, right?
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
exactly right. Now notice I am not having my glass of water anywhere near my laptop.
All right, that's a glass of whiskey. Good job. We want to make sure that's we can keep that close because I know you're not going to about to let that spill.
No, no, God, no, no, no. I wouldn't let that spill. But yeah, yeah, that was
Well,
not fun.
once you go ahead and enlighten the the audience on that little adventure there, Rich?
Oh, that adventure, yeah, yeah. We had just recorded last week, and computer had 2 weeks, 2 weeks maybe, if that. Anyway, went to get a drink, and I kept it near my laptop, and I thought I had a hold of it, and yeah, my hand said otherwise, and so it just
He went
slipped
off
out of
and
my
broke the cardinal rule
yeah.
of laptops. Never have your drink close to the laptop.
Yeah, I broke that cardinal rule, and it spilled all over this laptop, and the screen flashed and flickered, and I'm like, oh no. And and I tried to wipe up the water and all like that, and I had to tilt tip the laptop, and then I hit the power button. It said no bootable disk. Oh crap! So now this was on Friday when this happened. So I called because I bought it from Best Buy. I called Best Buy, set it up to go see him the next day. Went saw him, took the computer, showed the dude, and he saw the same thing I did. No bootable disk. He's like, "Yo, dude, can't help you. You're done." I'm like, "Well, dude, I need a laptop regardless." So I apparently I'm gonna go have to buy another one. He's like, "Okay," and so he put the laptop I brought in on the back counter. Well, I'm over at the laptops looking, and oh my God, I see this one here. 24 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive, its own separate uh, GeForce RTX video card with 6 gigs of RAM by itself. OLED display. I'm just like nutting on myself. It's just was awesome. And then the salesman guy comes up and we was talking about it. We were geeking out over it because he hadn't even had a chance to look at it. And so I bit the bullet and went ahead and bought this. And I won't tell you how much it costs because it's not cheap. I mean, it's not as
Yeah.
cheap as one would think, but it's not cheap because
Okay. So enlighten us. So please enlighten us. What was the ballpark?
13,
My guess is
1500.
plus grand.
Yeah, plus grand.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, grand plus. Well, let's just say that. I mean, yeah, it was pricey. But anyway, so I get it. And then Sunday, Best Buy calls me. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, what the hell's Best Buy calling me for? So I answered it. And he's like, hey, dude, it's Aaron from Best Buy. Remember me? I said, yeah, what's up? He's like, you know your computer you brought in? I said, yeah. He said, dude, it was sitting on the back counter and I just figured I'd try it for whatever. He says, it works. I said, get out of here. He's like, no, man, it works. And so I was like, what? He's like, well, if you want, you can come get it. It is your computer. You bought and paid for it. I said, dude, I just bought a freaking computer. He says, yeah, I know. I looked and I saw the one you bought. And he's like, dude, yeah, that thing rocks. He's like, well, hang on. He's like, I can return this and get you your money back. I said, really? He said, yeah, it works. It's working. So I can return this to the manufacturer. Hell yeah, sign me up. So he did that. Shit, the money was back in my account by Monday. And this on Sunday when he did it. Money was back in my account on Monday because I was like, yeah, after having this laptop, yeah, it'd be really, really hard to go back to anything less than what I
Oh,
had.
okay. So that's a detail I didn't understand. So
What?
you actually returned your old laptop that you baptized with an accident.
Right. Well, see, I was thinking since it was so new, I was thinking, hopefully, praying that there was a chance that I could maybe get it returned, exchanged, whatever, something like that.
Right.
Okay. I wasn't, but yeah, no, they said the manufacturer warranties only covers defects, not
Right.
spills. So yeah. So yeah, so yeah. And then when the guy flipped it on and it started working, he called me up and he's like, dude, you can come get it if you want, it's yours. And then he's like, well, since it's working, he says, I just won't tell him it's, water damage. I'll just send it back to the company and give
Okay.
you your money back. I'm like, sold.
So you
So,
basically got your new computer for half price, essentially.
uh, maybe not half price, but a lot less than full price. Let's put it that
Right.
way. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, and yeah, it's been. So yeah, now I keep all my drinks over there.
All beverages are on the other table.
Right. I've got a 6 foot long plastic table right here on the side of me. All my drinks go over there. No, I'm not. No, because yeah, this one, yeah, yeah, I
Have
would,
to
I would,
cry.
I would, I really would, because this, I mean, oh my God, it's fast,
So who's so
smooth.
who's the manufacturer of your new one?
ASUS, ASUS,
Hey, say that again.
ASUS.
Yeah. Asus or
Okay.
Asus or however you want to pronounce it. Yeah.
Oh,
ASUS.
okay.
Uh, I
Not
wouldn't say that too
Jesus,
loud.
Asus.
Yeah, well, you say Jesus, and I bet three of them will turn around and say, "What?
Okay.
Hey, Capessa?" Yeah, no, but yeah, this one. Yeah, I was shocked. So that's why I was like, because I had to leave with a computer because we were working on uh the first episode, and I had no way to get anything done or even help to get anything done. So
You mean kind of like the help I'm giving?
You helped tremendously, man.
yeah, you do, Rod. You like
I'm
what's what's the word
I'm
I'm
just
looking for?
I'm just a dude in the world.
Oh man, you
Or,
I'm just
or
a dude. Oh, little old me.
you
yeah,
you're like
just
the
a
driving
dude.
force, man. We're like lost without you,
I'm just a wee little squirrel in the big man's world, just trying to get a nut.
dude.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
I mean, that's now part of the internet, man. Sorry. It's there forever.
I probably wouldn't have said that out loud, but okay, Rod. Love you, brother. Oh
The
my
internal
God.
dialogue, external dialogue, man. I mean,
What is somebody gonna come to find me and shoot me?
No, 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 Rod. They're
he
gonna hear
I love how pure Ron is. I mean, he just
right.
completely oblivious to all gay innuendos that he keeps throwing out. It's just okay.
No, Rod.
I
No,
hadn't.
Rod. What?
You know what? Now that you
What?
said that, I had no freaking idea. Absolutely, that that was from another genre on a cartoon movie
Right.
or a song or something. I don't remember, but it's like never in a million years would I put it into a that
You
fucking
got to have a
context.
dirty mind, man. See, look how pure and innocent you are.
No, see, Ron, what we're saying, someone will hear what you said, about being a nut or having a nut or whatnot, and everything like that, and they're gonna laugh like crazy because their minds are,
Or as bad
you
as
know,
mine. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean,
So to be a squirrel in a big man's world, just trying to get a nut.
yeah,
Okay.
It sounds a lot
Well,
dirtier than what you're meaning for it to, but yeah,
right.
I know what you're saying. It's just
okay. So
Yeah,
let's go back to the primary aspect of my life. Prozac, because sometimes you feel like a nut. sometimes you don't.
Oh my God, right. Oh wow. You just yeah, you're the bomb, dude.
I try
That's
my
just
damnedest.
right, right.
So, Rich, what games you playing these days?
Actually I haven't really played any game.
Hmm.
The last one I did play, oh crap. I think I tried a new one if I remembered right. No. Because I didn't. I haven't
I know
played
you tried Cyberpunk 2077 while it was.
oh yeah, I need to get back on the Cyberpunk because you see, I'm at the training where I need to go distract the guard and then go basically knock him out or kill him, and I've
Mhm.
got no weapons, and I'm stuck right there. I can't freaking get past him because I start hitting him and on, knocking him out, and then he like shakes his head, stands up, pulls his pistol, pop, kills me.
Huh? Do you have a
Yeah,
cyber deck on your equipped?
I don't know.
Apparently, I just completely just blew your mind on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think you did. It just went,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
Well, most of the time you start out with just a very small in Cyberpunk. It's called a cyber deck, and it
Okay.
allows you to add hacks to it, so you can do like short circuit or weapon glitch or cybernetic glitches or and things like that. And you can
Okay.
so
Okay. Because yes,
have you had the combat training yet?
I think I'm doing that now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just you just got to figure out how to actually
Whoop his ass.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you just got to figure out how to sneak past his ass. I think is what it is. Unless it's the one where you got to sit there and punch him, and then yeah, that could be kind of
Well, I think I have to punch him because the few times that I see his little status bar go down, and it's like I know I'm hitting you harder than that, you motherfucker, but it only goes down so far, and then he's like, yeah, okay, we're done. Boom, you're done.
okay.
You know.
Now, if he's pulling out a gun and and you're not able to have the gun yet, then now it's I would say probably is closer to you needing that or actually might be what it is you need to sneak up behind them and you hit grab,
Okay.
and then when you grab him from behind you have the ability to either incapacitate or kill.
Okay. Okay. I'll try that then because
And
yeah,
I think
that's
grab is square if I'm thinking right.
yeah, yeah. I think you're right. Grab is square, but yeah, I'll try that because yeah, that's where I'm stuck right now in Cyberpunk. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it looks fun to
Oh, it's
play.
beautiful if you go into settings and stuff and the graphics side and turn on the ray tracing and all, just turns into just this beautiful masterpiece. I mean, it's a great game. I mean, it's hard to believe that just 2 maybe 3 years ago it was just a flaming pile of dog crap,
Right.
just as glitchy as could be. You'd be
Oh
running
wow.
along and all of a sudden you'd fall through the map.
You what? Fall through the
Yeah, you'd
map?
be running along and you would just there'd be places where you just happen to fall into a hole in the map and you just you'd fall through the map. You'd go to hit something and it would sling you about 5,000 feet up in the air. You go to try to drive a car or you try to scare somebody. A lot of times, because the crowds in the city were supposed to all kind of react to you being, just this chaotic force in the world. And
Right.
so, like, if you shot at a bad guy, everybody around was supposed to run, but there was times that it would glitch, and so you'd fire, and everybody would revert to the default NPC pose, which is this people standing up straight with their arms out to the side. So you'd have all these people all of a sudden just standing there being teased, and you're like, "What the heck?" You'd have people driving down. You'd have NPCs driving motorcycles, except they were standing on there in their T pose, their default pose and stuff.
Oh
It
my
was just
god.
It was a horrendous, terrible mess. You could only play for like 5 to 10 minutes, and the game would crash.
Wow.
So yeah, it was, and I mean they got into a lot of trouble for it,
Right.
and they have turned it around, and they have made it this amazing game now, and it's a beautiful game, and just the story itself. I mean, you can all the side quests
Yeah.
are fascinating because there's not a good bad decision. It's really ambiguous. You might choose something and it'd be okay, except you're always going to get these little shards from people, and they kind of put together a story about the underworld of Night City. And so you may kill somebody who is after somebody else who has done somebody else wrong, who's done this other person wrong. And so if you may kill one person, but that's going to cause this other bad guy to have a good day.
Okay.
And then when you get around to taking out that guy and making his day bad, depending on what you choose, you may end up causing another person to have a bad day, or it's a very ambiguous chain of events, and it everything's kind of how they got everything to connect together like they do is phenomenal. And no,
dude.
just so
AI,
so you
blame it on
know,
AI.
yeah. But I will let you know that you've got romance abilities in here,
Okay.
and so if you're running around as a guy, you'll enjoy the Pan Am in the tank scene. Just to let you know on that one.
Okay.
But if you play as a girl, you're supposed to have fun times with a girl named Judy, and you'll figure out who Judy is down the road.
That don't sound like a fun time.
I don't know. It depends on which way you want to swing, man. But no, it's all in all, no, Cyberpunk is probably my second favorite game right now.
Okay.
Red Dead 2 is still my favorite. Just that whole story arc is phenomenal. And yes, I know it starts off cold, but it gets better.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm into warmth. I don't know. I'm actually waiting for the townspeople to cool down because I think they're still pissed off because I went in and accidentally, I killed a prostitute.
Well, if you've got a bounty
accident.
on your head, yeah, they're going to be a little pissy. But if you don't have a bounty on your head, they yeah. Now, if you go off and shoot if you go off and accidentally shoot the shopkeeper,
Right.
and you go back in, he's going to remember that you shot him.
Oh.
And he'll actually even have, like, if you shoot him in the arm, he'll have a bandage on his arm and stuff. So, like I said, it's the thought that went into these games is just phenomenal.
Right.
But yeah, Red Dead is still my favorite, followed by Cyberpunk. And right now, I'm playing around with Borderlands 3, just bouncing around in it.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. It's funnier than hell.
Yeah, it is. The only thing is the weapons that kind of suck. Some of them.
Yeah. You get a lot of them that are. I've got a couple of legendaries that have got corrosive on them, and they're great until I come across a boss, and it seems like all the bosses are resistant to corrosive. It's like,
right.
Damn it. So,
Ron,
but now
did you
playing
fall
that
asleep
one
on us?
and huh?
I was asking Ron if you fell asleep on us. Sorry, I thought
Oh.
you were done.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Just checking, dude.
Okay. But
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
but I'm kind of bouncing between that one and I'm got old an old PlayStation game, Near Automata
Never heard of that.
or Automata, if you want to potato. And
Haters. Haters, Todd.
Tater tot.
but it's a I don't. I've just kind of started with it just because I got to a point on Borderlands where I was just like, oh, screw it, and I
Right.
just kind of threw my hands up in the air and just decided, never mind, I don't want to play this anymore. Because I made the mistake of going into the heck hole, and I'm just by myself.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sat there and I fight the main honcho there, and I'd get them worked down about halfway, and then he'd put a shield up and heal and all that, and I was just like,
down there with all his minions and all like that.
yeah, that.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you got to sit there and shoot those 3 spheres to blow them up.
Yeah,
And those
yeah,
damn things are freaking bullet sponges.
yeah. No, you got to shoot them and then shoot all them guys and with the
And
main
then
guy.
hit him. But
Yeah.
but
Well,
what it is that's one of those things you actually have to you have to actually, it works better when you have multiple people so that you've got like 3 people who are taking care of the orbs so that you get rid of them, the orbs,
yeah,
really fast. And then the third guy or third or fourth guy just runs around and just blows the heck out of the
right.
out of the main guy.
Now the thing is though, uh, do you refill quick when you get hit?
What do you mean by refill? Like the life or the or my
Yeah,
or
your
the
health
shield?
for the shield,
It
does it?
well, the shield itself heals, it goes pretty good. I've found one that is, I think I've got an 8 or 900 shield, so it's like a 900 units of shield protection in there.
Okay, because the thing is, because I've beat that guy before. It's harder than hell. It took me like five or
Yeah,
six
it is.
tries. Okay, took me like 5 or 6 tries, but when I got all the minions out and then those orbs and stuff like that, when I went to working on him, I'd nail him about 4 times, and then I'd roll over to another side and then hit him again, and I just kept sticking and moving, and 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 I only hit him about 4 or 5 times and then stick and move because this way here it doesn't drain him too fast. So he's like, I need to uh
Shield up.
refill. Yeah. And so by like the third or fourth round, you've got him to where you're 4 or 5, and then go like 6 or 7 or 8 shots. You can take him all out, and you
Hmm.
get a whole bunch of shit. I mean, a whole
Yeah, I
bunch.
figured you got a bunch, but yeah, I was just I went through, I don't know, probably 6 cycles of him shielding up and healing back up, and I'm running around blowing all the bad guys to pieces,
Right.
and then going through and just shooting the hell out of each of the spheres, and then by the time I got them all blown up, he's already full health again. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
All right,
that's why you hit him, move, hit him, move, hit him, move, and then just once he gets once you get him down past to about a quarter left, and then lay into it,
uh,
and pray to God you don't run out of bullets.
well, I hadn't ever run out of bullets. It's ever seems like everybody drops plenty of them, but
Right.
yeah, it was like I said, after about the bajillionth time of him refilling and stuff, I was just like, screw it, rage quit. We're
I
done
know
with
that.
this bullshit. And so it's like, all right, well, I've got Near Automata, so let's get him. Let's download this one and play it. And what it's supposed to be is it's supposed to be a very distant future, and you're a an android of some sort, from what I understand, and you've got and like I said, I'm just started. I'm maybe an hour in, and
Okay.
trying to get past. And I now know why everybody talks about how this is the main thing about this game is it's got save points. So you can't just go along and go, okay, well, I'm going to save here. Okay, well, I'm going to save here. Okay, well, I'm going to save here. You can't save just whenever you want.
Oh,
And
you've got to get
the
to that
tutorial
point.
deal is an hour long
Oh shit.
tutorial, and you've got this big ass boss with boss fight that you have to beat. And I'm struggling beating it because apparently all it's a robotic dredger that has basically become sentient and is guarding something on this not oil reserve, but this petroleum plant is what it kind of reminds me of.
Well,
And
hey,
yeah,
dude. No wonder why it's hard to get into. I mean, shit,
yeah.
you stealing from the government. They ain't gonna let you in it.
But I'm just waiting for, and the main reason why I'm playing that one as hard as I am is just that it's or playing that one is because I'm still waiting for Elden Ring to finally drop in price enough to where I could go off and buy it. So because that's the actual game that I'd really like to play.
What's that? Elden Ring? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of that one. I don't think. It doesn't ring a bell. I've probably seen it. I just didn't
Oh yeah.
pay attention. But yeah, so far, I mean, that's about what I'm doing on there. It's just I get at night I squirrel so hard that I'd be like, I'm gonna go play a game. Oh wait, look, I got to do this, and then and I mean, it could be something that's I've got clothes in the dryer from 4 or 5 days ago when I did laundry, and it's like I'm gonna fold my clothes. No, I ain't. They still in the dryer. I might try and get them by Sunday, but we'll see.
We're gonna have to make a little change on this. I didn't prepare my phone properly while
Oh
I'm doing
wow.
this because for those of y'all behind the scenes, I do this on a mobile setup, and basically I send everything through the phone. But I didn't prepare my phone this time, so I was down to 2%. I was like, "Yeah, I better go ahead."
Oh yeah. I was gonna say
So
you
my
better.
sound quality is probably going to change dramatically,
Well,
and that's
well,
fine.
well, once it gets up through Alphonic, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it should level everything out. And
Right,
so,
right. So, Ron,
so Ron,
what?
what video games you playing? We lose Ron.
0.
Zero.
Well, dude, what's the game like? Tell us, explain it to us, man.
I hadn't played this zero. I hadn't played zero before.
That means nada. I am not a gamer. The only games that I like are the old arcade games.
Yeah, like yeah, the old stand-up cabinets.
Yeah. Asteroid, Pac-Man,
Pac-Man,
Donkey Kong.
Gyrus.
Was that the one that went to
Bender.
all the different? Is that the one
That's
that
the one
went
that
all
goes all
the?
the different planets. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to get that console and have that game in my house.
Dude, check Amazon. You could probably get it.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
They're 5,000 is
I
what I
could.
saw.
Like I said, back in junior high, me and a friend, 50 cents. We were on that game for 8 hours, and it cost us 50 cents, a quarter a piece.
That's a deal right there.
Yeah, that was a cheap entertainment right there.
Right.
but as far as gaming, no, I
Well,
don't
okay,
game.
okay. Well, what do you do for fun?
Sit around and watch cars rust.
Okay.
Like going playing out with my Jeep when I can afford it. I haven't been out wheeling now, and damn, the last time I went out wheeling was October.
Dude, come on now. That's 6 months. You haven't
Yeah,
wheeled in 6 months?
nope.
Man,
I can't
tote
afford
your
to break
ass.
anything.
Huh?
I
I
can't
can't
afford to
afford to
break
break
anything
anything.
right now.
Dude, go on the easy trails. Just freaking get out there and just freaking I know it would kill you, but still, just go out there and wheel, dude. Find a trail and wheel, man. Make it the
Well, they
easy
got
ones.
Dave's taking a group down to Hidden Falls, I think Saturday,
Huh?
and he's hit nothing but level fives the whole day.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It doesn't mean you have to go follow them.
Well, yeah, you're right. But the level five trails, those are the ones that are the fun.
Yeah, but isn't the level 5 trails the easiest one to break your Jeep on?
Well, yeah, it is. It is.
But say, but you said you didn't want to break your Jeep.
Yeah, I don't want to break the Jeep right now because I just can't afford to fix it.
Right, right. I
So,
understand that. Well, go
but just my current life situation right now is just, I don't have very much joy going out and wheeling right now. And once a couple things change my life, then I'm sure that will be, a joyous event. But right now it's like just no, just got no joy for it.
dude.
But of course, I don't have much joy for
Huh?
anything. Of course, I don't have much joy for anything right now, but
Well, that's
hopefully
exactly
that'll
what I'm
change.
saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. I know this. So at least getting out and at least doing something. I mean, because part of you still enjoys it,
Oh
you
yeah,
know. So like I said, go out, do the easy trails and just ride, man.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I understand. Oh, I completely understand you.
yeah, I know, but you'll sit at home while everybody else goes wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that's kind of how it's been. That's all right. I'll get over it.
I mean, shoot, why don't you get a hold of Thomas, see if he wants to go? He'd be game,
Oh yeah, I know he would be. Same way with Patrick.
right?
Yeah,
Just say, hey, let's go wheeling. Let's just take the easy trails so I don't break my Jeep because I can't afford it. Thomas be
yeah,
like, all right, I don't care.
yeah.
Thomas, I
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's why I love Thomas. I mean, because the dude, he's just like, well, he's game for just about anything, you know, and whether it's when uh Thomas was with us. See, was it the first event at K River where we went wheeling up that creek behind Adam's house and that waterfall step? Remember that
uh-huh.
ride?
Yeah.
Uh, I think I think you went up it with your lockers. Matt went around, and I was riding with Thomas. I think someone else went up. Patrick. I think Patrick went up and over it, and Thomas wanted to try it, and you was ground guiding him. you and your lovely Crocs. I was just standing in the water. That was great. I loved it. But Thomas rolled up and tried to crawl up, but his bumper was even with the rock, with the face of the rock. He didn't have
Oh
enough
yeah, that's
height.
right. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. He didn't have enough height to get up. You know, if he had enough height, yeah, he would have probably. Well, I don't know. Thomas ain't locked, is he?
No, he's not locked.
Okay, I didn't think so. But I mean, yeah, Thomas's game, and that's why I love Thomas. If he thinks he can do it, he'll do it. You know.
Hell, he took his Jeep up the last time we went out there. I rode with Patrick
Uh-huh.
for the military Jeepers event, and uh, he took his open, barely over street modifications and took it up west.
Really.
Oh yeah, west is not for the faint of heart. I'll put it to you like that. You can tear
Well,
some shit up very easily on
right,
west and east on those two trails.
right.
Yep. And he got his Jeep up west.
See, that's why I love Thomas. He's just like, yeah, I can do it, and he just
Yep.
gets it done, man.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, if there's even a quarter chance he can do it, he gone. That's cool.
Without lockers.
Yes, exactly. Without lockers.
Yep.
Base, yeah,
The
basically
only one
stop.
the only one he will not do is Carnage Canyon. He will not touch Carnage Canyon
Okay,
whatsoever.
okay,
But you better want to have lockers to go up Carnage Canyon.
right. I'll get lockers one day.
You
It's
need to
a.
look into ox lockers.
I have looked into ox lockers, dude. $1,200 a pop.
Okay. How much?
God.
How,
Yeah,
Damn it.
how much was it?
twelve
How much
hundred a
was it?
pop. 1,200 a
Yep.
pop.
Yep.
Each
Yep.
axle.
Yep. But the good thing about ox lockers is that they're mechanical and not electric.
I know. I know. Trust me. I look because they've got electric, they've got air, and I looked at all those. But yeah,
Yep.
they are not cheap.
Mm-mm. Well, what is cheap when it comes to modifying a Jeep? Not a damn thing.
Right. That's true.
Lift, shocks, freaking, if you want to go long arm, configuration. Yeah, the freaking prices just keep going up and up and up and up.
Right.
We got one guy here. He put a long arm kit on his JK and put a 4-inch lift on it. And he didn't do it. He had a shop do it for him for
Uh-huh.
that long arm kit and everything that he got and he got the upper end stuff, which is
Right.
great. When it was all said and done, 80
Breaking up
for
again.
his lift cage.
I was going to say it must
It
be
was
getting close to the end
88
of.
it was $8,800
Wow.
to get his lift put on
Wow.
and the cost of the lift. But he also did a long arm conversion. You know, that ain't cheap.
Well, no, it's not cheap, but that gum, dude. I mean, that's
$8,800 he spent on that lift and getting it put in.
Well, not all lifts cost that.
Oh no, no, but he got, he had to get the brackets fabricated and get them welded on the right place on the frame and all that other stuff. And it's like, if you have $8,800 to do that, knock yourself out.
Right?
But of
Well,
course,
see,
he got what was the name of the components he got? Yeah, I don't remember the name of the components. It's the same components that I have on the front of my Jeep. When I bent the tie rod and the
yeah, you said it, and I
yeah,
can't think of it.
yeah.
Freaking drawing a blank. Woods or Adams?
No, that's the drive shaft.
Okay. Now you had told me I know, and I'm freaking drawing a blank.
Yeah.
But either way, it's yeah, I don't know. It's the dude's money.
Yeah.
He earned it.
And yeah, and trust me, he will not bend or break any of these components. He will bust the Heim joints.
Well, I would rather bust the Heim joints than anything else. Heim joints are cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. That's they design it that the Heim joints will break first.
Right.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
but they're the real thick walled tubing, and I won't bend my tie rod and my drag link ever again.
That's cool.
Yeah, but of course those two pieces cost me just the parts were $1,200 for those two pieces.
Oh, when you want quality
Quadriflex,
something.
quadriflex.
Yeah, Quadriflex.
That's the components that the other guy put all the way around his Jeep.
Okay.
With the upper and lower control arms, with the long
Right.
arm
Right.
kit, front and back, 4.5 inch lift. Yeah, was all Quadratech,
Okay.
which is the very pretty much the top end line of the parts. But yeah, it cost him over. His total bill came out to be $8,800 to get it installed and the parts.
Right. Well, that was his choice.
Yep.
You
And I
know.
can do just as well with a short arm kit, so I'll just leave the short arm kit on there. That way, I don't have to fabricate any brackets.
Right. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Some people just go, overboard, but that's what they want. So.
Yep. And then you have the actual rock crawlers that are on 1-ton steerable rear axles.
Yeah, those boys got more money and sense. Those
Oh,
crawlers, and Brian can testify because Brian got to ride in one.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
And those guys will drop $50,000, and that's just a start.
Oh, that's just a start. You
Yeah.
once you get the whole configuration done, and you got the rear steering, and you got the 44-inch tires, you got 1-ton rear steering, all that. You're close to $100,000 for a rig.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I know.
absolutely. Yeah.
So Brian, it explain about your ride in that rock crawler a couple years back.
that was wild, man. Just the fact that you get. It's got like a 75-point harness that you buckle yourself into. You think you take it off to the moon just because that thing, you know, it's one. It's got a big freaking engine on it, and you wouldn't think that it would actually be able to get up as high as it does, but it crawl. The reason they call it a rock crawler, that thing's a rock crawler. It crawls and and it'll push it. Well, I mean that, and it uses centrifugal force to get itself up. So because I mean you'll get it'll push you back in the seat when it takes off.
Right.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Right. And
it's a trip, and I mean you don't think you're got up to the top and then or almost to the top, and there's a little area that he was having to kind of finagle himself in so he could jump up and over. And yeah, once he hit it just right and he bumped up and over, I mean, you caught some air on the ass end. It was a trip. It was exhilarating is a good way to describe it.
Yep. Where did you get the chance to ride in a rock crawler at?
Birds.
Birds? Uh-huh.
Yeah, remember that purple one that had the 4-wheel steering?
hey, Ron, the first year of our events at
Yeah.
Birds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
like
okay.
4 rock crawlers that came up, and
Yeah, me and Tank both went tootling around in that darn thing.
yep.
I vaguely remember them.
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to go riding one. I would have loved to, but I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, you were busier than one-arm paper, ain't you?
Yeah, that ain't no lie. I was so, but yeah, no, it's one day I'll get to riding a rock crawler.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, as soon as you get this Jeep paid off, you can buy my trailer. So at least you have 2 pieces, and then the next piece you save up your money, $100,000, and go buy yourself a rock crawler.
oh yeah, my Jeep wouldn't pull it, dude.
No, your Jeep wouldn't like that at all.
No, it would.
At all.
It would
He would hook
fry.
it up, hook the trailer up, put the rock crawler on there, and that Jeep would go. Roar, roar, fuck you. All right, we're out of here.
It wouldn't
Right,
so much
right.
be the starting aspect as would it be the stopping aspect.
Yeah, because no.
That's what the
Yeah,
boat
putting the
hanger's
brakes
for.
on, and then they're putting the brakes on and getting the trailer pushing you through the intersection.
I would need
Yeah.
to throw an anchor out just to help slow
Yeah,
me
yeah.
down.
Just get your boat anchor out.
Right, right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and I guess we'll start wrapping her on up.
Okay.
And any key points of insight, knowledge, or wisdom, dude, you'd like to impart upon the listeners?
Yeah. Do not step on Superman's cape, and don't piss into the wind.
Nice. I like that.
Don't pull the mask on an old Lone Ranger, and don't mess around with Slim.
That's
Hey,
right.
hey, 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 hey.
That's right. Excellent song.
That was awesome. I like that.
Yeah. But my wisdom for the day is don't step on Superman's cape and don't piss in the wind.
Yeah,
All right.
that's never a good thing.
Yeah, nah. Especially to try to pee off of a cliff and the wind blows back up. That always winds up having a big mess. So,
Right.
and yeah. So, Rich, how about you? What big words of wisdom do you got for the listeners?
Well, since you put me on the spot, drink more coffee.
Drink more coffee. That was lesson learned. Don't have too many conversations before you've had. You need to have the proper balance. One conversation per one cup of coffee.
Oh no. You need a pot of coffee. No.
Per conversation.
Before the first conversation.
Thank you. Before the first conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
One pot before the conversation. After that, you can talk all day long. I don't care. But drink more coffee.
Drink more coffee. Amen.
Drink it. Yeah, absolutely. All right. And then mine's actually going to be if you're a veteran and you'd like to have some folks who you can hang around with, you can talk to, hit me up. Circlecast. That's Circlecast, all one word, CAST, all one word at gmail.com. Just in the subject line, say put in veterans call or something to that effect. And let me know that you'd be interested in joining in the vet call. I'll add you to the list, and you can join up. We have a call every Wednesday at 8:00. It goes from 8 to 10, and we just kind of talk about whatever it is that everybody has come to mind, kind of like how this conversation goes. So if you'd like to be interested in being able to talk to us three plus some other vets that come on from time to time, love to have you on there. And also, guys, remember, all of y'all, it may seem tough, maybe just in the deep thick of shit, but permanent solutions to temporary problems is never the answer. Seek help, call up somebody. You can get a hold of the dial 988, and then with the at the prompt, hit 1. You can talk to a veteran himself, and they will be able to talk to you, help you out in whatever form of crisis you end up having. Because, man, we've got way too many.
Having a bad day.
Even if you're just having a crappy day, exactly. I mean, all of us vets are out to help other vets.
That's right.
And so just come along and ask. Don't even actually have to ask for help. Just call up and say, hey, I just need to talk. You're always going to find a veteran going, sure, man, what do you want to talk about? We're going to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. Okay. So, man, the veteran call is a great way to do that. We've had several guys who have answered in and have been in a state of crisis or another. And so there's no judgment on any of that. We're here to help. We're here to talk. We're want to just make sure that that you see the worth that you have in this world, because everybody has got a lot more worth than our brains want to tell us.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So, guys, with that, I want to say thank y'all very much for listening and hearing how we yabber. And if you want to do the same thing, reach out, start talking, find any guy that you kind of want to be talking to, and start up a conversation. Some of them may kind of be a little wondering what in the hell's going on, but you will find guys who you can intentionally live your life with. This is what this show is about. Is we show you what just a normal conversation is. It doesn't have to have a set agenda. We do talk about particular things from time to time, but we're always just talking about whatever's on our mind at the moment, whether it's video games, Jeeps, ham radios, or what.
Boogers.
Or boogers.
You know,
the latest weird song that I've come across on TikTok. So,
right.
And if you're wondering about that one, it's called "I Glued My Balls to My Butthole Again." Go look it up. Go look it up. It's amazing, hilarious. My wife just finds it absolutely appalling, but that's what makes it so wonderful. So,
but yeah, seriously, this is what we do. And this is none of this is scripted.
Nope.
None of this is scripted. So you're hearing this like we're actually was having the phone calls before we thought about doing this. So
yeah.
And I mean, it's not hard to do. It's easy to do. If you want more information, or if you just want to say hey or say screw you, reach out to Brian or myself, rchelson@gmail.com or circlecast@gmail.com. Send us an email. We'll answer
Love
you
to
one
hear
way or
from you.
another. Oh yeah, we'd love that. So.
All right, well, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll let you go so y'all can keep on y'all's way. And Rich, you have yourself a good night. I know you've got a busy day tomorrow. And Ron, right. I'm sure you've got a lot of trucking to do, because I do. I have the same. I've got to go from Altus all the way over to Tyler and back tomorrow. So, yay!
Yeah, and I got a double run again tomorrow. So yeah, I will have a very busy day.
All right. Well,
Well,
y'all have a good night then, and y'all sleep good. And
y'all
we'll see
take
y'all
care
next
and be
week.
safe. Okay. Yep. We'll see
All
you
right.
All
next
right,
week.
all
See ya.
right, y'all be safe.
All right.
All right.
Bye.